Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to the Call of Duty video. Yesterday we got the Season 3 Reloaded update in Black Ops 6 and Warzone. With that, brought 17 brand new Easter eggs to Verdansk. That's right, you heard that right by the way. 17 brand new Easter eggs in this video. I'm going to show you guys every single one. If you haven't already, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Starting out with the nuke Easter egg on Verdansk. Most of you guys have probably already seen this one, but they actually updated all the Easter eggs that were already there. This time there's notes with different tidbits of lore. The note by the nuke reads, "Don't forget to tighten the screws, otherwise the missile might not detonate, resulting in a catastrophic non-explosion that won't be the end of Verdansk." It's signed to Mr. L or Miss L, supervisor or something. Anyways, it's pretty interesting because this means the nuke never actually went off, and that's why the nuke is on the ground in the current version of Verdansk. I don't know, it's pretty crazy. The second Easter egg is actually not even an Easter egg, it's missing. It's an Easter egg that was there and it's not there anymore. I don't have original footage of the beginning of season 3, but for those of you that remember, in the main building in Quarry on the bed was an Ethereum vial from Modern Warfare Zombies, and it's not there anymore, which either tells me it's not supposed to be there and they took it out just to not mislead anybody, or it's a part of a different Easter egg. We just haven't figured it out yet. Just thought it was interesting that the Ethereum vial was missing in the Season 3 Reloaded update, which meant somebody went and removed it from the game, but not really an Easter egg. I just wanted to make you guys aware of that. This next one is really cool. It actually references Ashika Island on Verdansk. I love Ashika Island, so this is my favorite Easter egg, even though it's not the best. I just love Ashika Island so much, and I love that they're referencing it and DMZ on Verdansk. I just think that's pretty cool. But basically, all you want to do is go to the south side of the map, kind of like the south middle, south left. There's these beach areas with boats and boxes and stuff like that. Eventually, you're going to find a sea treasure coin. These are actually from DMZ and Ashika Island. Pick it up and head to the promenade. You were looking for the gas station in Promenade East. Go inside the gas station. There will be a vending machine exactly like the vending machines in the gas stations on Ashika Island and DMZ. All you're going to do is put the token inside the vending machine. It will give you some loot. Pretty sure a precision airstrike and a UAV and some cash. I'm playing solos. Also, it's plunder, so the loot might actually be different in trios, duos, and squads. This next one is an Easter egg that's already been in the game since the launch of Verdansk, but now it's got a note. It's just been updated in Season 3 Reloaded. You go to Boneyard, you can find a dead soldier. Also, they added loot around the soldier, like the loadout hit the soldier and then he dropped his loot. I thought that was pretty funny. But on the note, it says, by calling in this loadout drop, you accept that the manufacturer is not liable for any misuse of the product leading to injury or death from above. Please read this aloud to any individuals located underneath the product as well. So pretty funny. Also, I think the fact that they added the loot around the soldier is hilarious. This next Easter egg actually allows you to break into the safe in the bank in the downtown area of the map. First thing you're going to do is head to the bank. Somewhere in this building is going to be a biometric scanner. I actually found it inside this office, but it can literally be on the wall anywhere in this building. Go up, interact with the biometric scanner. It's going to give you a gift card. You can now take that gift card to any buy station on the map. Once you're at a buy station, you trade the gift card. It will give you a diamond bit drill, another DMZ reference, which I thought was pretty cool. All you need to do now is take the diamond bit drill to the basement of the bank, put it into the safe. It will have like a little animation of the drill opening the safe. There should be like a bar on your screen as well. It's kind of like a defend the safe situation, but eventually the safe will open. You can go inside. There's a bunch of cash. I think in solos I got like $12,000. I'm sure you'll get more cash in duos, trios, and squads. Next, we have another Easter egg that's been in the game since the launch of Verdansk. This time in Season 3 Reloaded, it's been updated with a note like some of the other Easter eggs. This one is actually, originally we thought it was the zombies from the boat that crashed into the original Verdansk, but it looks like it's not actually the case. The note says, "Madam, you may have received the letter just one day ago about your husband's death. Please disregard. I am delighted to inform you that he is in fact making a full recovery. He is awake, albeit disoriented, and already has quite an appetite. I believe he will be what maybe he is talking about the husband being his I don't know, but they look like zombies anyways. It's kind of a okay Easter egg. Next, we have the floating door Easter egg on Verdansk. I know that sounds insane. Just follow my lead here. So you want to go to prison. Somewhere in the bottom of the prison, in any of the prison cells, there's going to be a picture. On this picture are 8 doors and some coordinates. The coordinates are always going to be the same. At least every time I've seen this Easter egg be done, the coordinates have been the same. It's I8. You also want to pay attention on the picture. There's going to be these red circles, and it goes from smallest to largest, and you want to make sure you get the order of the doors, because eventually you're going to shoot these doors. And again, you want to shoot them from the smallest circle to the largest circle. Once you have the order memorized, go over to the coordinates I8 on the map. It's actually the bottom right of the map, like all the way down bottom right, even beside the prison, like all the way to the border of the map. You will see these doors floating in the sky. It looks insane. Again, you want to shoot them in the order like these circles were in the picture. Once you have them all shot, the Easter egg will be complete. It will call in a supply drop, and you get some loot. I can't remember exactly what I got. I think it was some legendary weapons, some kill streaks, some cash, stuff like that. Next, we have a note that was actually added in the bottom of prison in the showers area in Season 3 Reloaded. The note says, "As thanks for your protection here, I thought you liked this freshly cleaned vintage paddle from your home of Caldera." Wow, Caldera reference, pretty crazy. Just please don't ever ask me how I smuggled it in here. That's insane that they put that on the note. Your cellmate. Pretty much it. There's nothing crazy with this Easter egg. It's just a note and a paddle from Caldera. So, I mean, I guess it's pretty cool that all the different Warzone maps are now being referenced on Verdansk. Also, over in Quarry, the red door Easter egg was updated as well. There's a note beside the red door that says, "This door must remain closed due to unforeseen disappearances. We are sorry for the inconvenience." From the administration office, which I think is pretty funny. It's basically Raven software. I feel like the red doors are going to be introduced into Verdansk later on into Black Ops 6, maybe even as something promotional for the next Black Ops game we're going to be getting later on this year. And the final note I have for you guys, not the final Easter egg, just the notes that were added in Season 3 Reloaded. It's over in Lozov Pass in the right side of the building. All the way up the staircase, you will see a "Rose was here" spray paint on the wall, kind of joking about how Rose was invisible in the corners. There's also a note now that says, "Does nobody check their corners? I've been hiding here for days. They open the door and don't even shoot. I wish I could ask one after I've killed them. I just don't understand it. I'm in the dark here." You get it, in the dark. It's pretty much a joke about how Rose was invisible and all the dark spaces in the original Warzone Verdansk. There are 3 different secret rooms around Verdansk that you need codes to access. I'm not only going to give you those codes, but also show you around the rooms. A little bit of a history lesson. In the original Warzone Verdansk in Modern Warfare 2019, these rooms are introduced to actually help us gain access to the bunkers later on in the Pawn Takes Pawn marketing campaign for Black Ops Cold War. So I feel like them adding these to the game, you'll see like these charts in the rooms that kind of, I don't know, it just makes me think we're going to use these to open the bunkers in the future. The first room is in the farmland, the main barn building. There's a door with the keypad. If you type in 361-58294, this will give you access to the room again. There's not really any crazy loot in these rooms, but it's a pretty cool way to, you know, start the game. The next secret room is a shack directly to the left of prison. The code to enter the shack is 135-84927. Give you access to the room, and again, there's not much loot, but a pretty cool little secret. And the final secret room is a shack to the right of the TV station. The code to enter the shack is 018-59472. This one might be the most interesting. There's 2 chests, so it's a nice little landing spot in solos if you hate landing with other people. Also, there's this chart on the wall with like different code names for locations on the map and a bunch of different numbers. Again, I feel like we're gonna need to use these rooms sometime in the future. Next, we have the shovel Easter egg in the Verdansk graveyard area of the map. This Easter egg was actually in the original Warzone and it rewarded a blueprint, but this time it's not a blueprint, it's just a mission item. Then you get some XP and some rewards in the match you're currently in. Basically, you're looking for a shovel. I only know of 2 locations, one being this spot right by the buy station under the stadium. Also, the red door, the red door and the quarry can spawn in the corner beside the red door as well. Once you have the shovel, go to the Verdansk graveyard area of the map. You go up to this statue, you will see some question marks. You interact with the question marks on your screen. It will dig the grave site, and again, in the original Warzone Verdansk, it would give you a blueprint, a melee weapon blueprint, but at this time, that's not the case. You get a bunch of stuff for use in game, like some score streaks, cash, and I think some different weapons. Next, we have a secret room in the storage town area of the map. Some of you guys might have already seen this door that needs a storage room key, and in order to get that key, you need to go out of bounds and the top right of the map. You're exactly going to go to this location. Once you are there, look outside the map. You're going to see like a bag and a box. You want to run outside the map, interact with the box, pick up the key, and run back inside the map before the timer expires. If the timer expires, you will die and lose the key. Once you have the key, you can take it back to the storage town, the little secret locked door inside the storage town. Use the key, open the door. Be careful though, inside this room are some tripwires and grenades. You can actually shoot them and deactivate them or throw a grenade, but as you can see, I didn't know about it and ran right inside. Once I made it back, it was kind of crazy, but somebody already looted the room. There's one chest, which is kind of cool, and then this computer and an intel that's super interesting. Maybe you guys have some theories of who this room belongs to. Let me know in the comments below. And the final Easter egg, this one's pretty cool because it references Fortune's Keep, one of the maps we used to have in Warzone. We now have a reference to every single Warzone map in history, by the way, in Verdansk. So I don't know, I just thought that was pretty cool. There's a note that says, this shelf will need to be filled with bottles, otherwise it will be too easy to discover the secret lever, and I want to keep my fortune. So as you guys can see, that's the Fortune's Keep reference. This Easter egg is in Gora Village, by the way. It's right to the left of the dam, across the street from a police station, if that helps. All you have to do is go up to the wine bottle on the bookshelf. That's the secret lever. You interact with the wine bottle, a light bulb will shine in the closet, and it's just going to give you some cash. There's nothing really too crazy about this Easter egg, but it does exist, and I thought it was pretty cool, man, just because it references Fortune's Key. That's gonna do it. All 17 Easter eggs on Verdansk in Season 3 Reloaded. I'm sure there's going to be more Easter eggs in the future, but as of right now, we have found 17. I really hope in the future updates, once we find all of them, because obviously there's going to be more with the red doors, and it was just way more in the original Warzone. There was a bunch of different Easter eggs. I hope once we do every single one, there's going to be a mastery reward, just like the old maps used to have in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. Regardless, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys soon for more Call of Duty videos. Man,